Alright, so this is my first AI generated Crestron CH5 project. Took me 4 codex contexts, or message resets to build this. I had 4 available, so I did that this weekend. As you can see, it loaded it, and it took a while to get it working, but it actually loaded it. It's my context right there. Created markdowns on how to do all of this stuff too, so I've quite a bit of context of me just debugging the panel, getting it working. But I got it working, and it now has a clear kind of runtime on how to build this out, because I created markdown files for this. So that's the panel there. So as you can see, works. This pin right here is built directly into the panel. So, and the ability to set user pins is built into the panel too. I'll show you that in a minute. But I'm just gonna start by using the user code, which I hard coded in. And that, hit enter, brings me over, and it starts off on the destination matrix here. As you can see, I get a full volume bar at the bottom to control the program audio. It works. This is all running local on the panel too. There's no processor involved in this. Mute. And I have, so to do this, I had to add some dependencies to my computer. The Crestron contract generator, that had to be installed, and I had to point my AI to it and tell it, hey, this is how you compile the project to send it to the panel, and this is how you access the panel. Then I gave it the panels. Basically, I gave it this panel and only set a username and a password on it, and it found it on the network. It did everything. It uploaded the project, and then I sat there with it, and it debugged the project. So as you can see right here, you see a destination matrix. So I built this out based on my instructions with 4 displays, a couple overflow displays, confidence monitor, and a recorder over here. So this represents each display location. You press it, brings up your list of available sources, which, I mean, I can change. I just need to tell it what I want here, basically, and it'll fix all the wording here. But laptop HDMI, and as you can see, laptop HDMI is now selected. If I select conference PC, it changes it to conference PC, and I can do that with all of these. So that covers my video routing. So then it generated a contract, which then when I press this, it's sending that contract, and when I press all these things, anyways, you get the point. I used a contract generator to generate contracts for this, so it's coming back into my program, or can come back into my program. That isn't set up yet. The only thing I'm worrying about right now is the panel. So we have the camera. This is the camera control here, with an H.264 preview on the panel. Obviously, I have no camera. This is just kind of a test panel. I'm just kind of setting this up to see if I can make it work, just for fun. PTZ controls, again, contracts generated for all that. Home button, zoom. I could add the diagonal controls too if the camera I was using had it. I can modify any of these pages out and add more pages or change things, whatever I want. I just need to tell the AI what to do. In this case, I'm using Codex, obviously. I don't know if you can see that, but Codex took control of this thing. There's a clean screen, which I start blackout to clean the screen, starts a timer. And this is all, again, handled by the panel, because, HTML5 and Java and CSS, all that good stuff, all just kind of runs and works. It's great. Anyways, not sure if this so the help section here, the ability to open a form, which I need to debug still. Scan a QR code for documents there, which would link to a website, something like that, about documentation about this panel, in the case that the user needed some help and couldn't figure it out, or an active help desk, which opens up a field, and this needs to be debugged still, but then it allows you to enter and submit and email a ticket. I'm not sure how to close this at this point. Again, this needs to be debugged, but yeah, it shrinks it down. Oh, there we go. Now I can just, okay, so when I hit the admin pin there, it pulls up the pin code again, which again I got to debug to get rid of the OK and the cancel here at the bottom. I don't know why it added that, but there's still some bugs that need to be worked out. This isn't perfect, but just an example that I got it working. And next step is to see all these symbols going high in debugger with the contracts by building a simple program. But I think realistically what I want, the ultimate goal here, is to have the touch panel and the program generated by Codex, which is totally within the realm of possibility. Been researching. I'm just gonna have Codex write everything in C# and then have it write the panels in HTML5. Anyways, I digress. I was off track there. So now I can enter the admin pin, 1011, hit enter. Now it takes me to an admin dashboard where I believe I still need to debug this, but I can enter a pin code. Oh, it does work now. So I saved that pin code. So now I created a user pin code. Let's go home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enter, and now that pin code works. So now I have a user settable pin code here that I can use on this panel, which is cool. Yeah, but yeah, this is my CH5 project built entirely by Codex. Still a work in progress, obviously, but this is what I got.